Imagine me, I was the very, very nervous, shy person. So when I first started going and talking to women, I'd come up, I'd be very stiff, and I'd talk to the girl, hi, blah, 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 like this. And then I think that I need to keynote, so I start to keynote, and it's very weird. Yeah? Anytime you keynote, it's very stiff, it's very weird. Also, if you look where you touch, it would be very weird. And if you leave the hand there for a long time, it can be very weird. What I decided was that I needed to be more animated, and I needed to keynote more, I needed to gesture more. So if you look at me now, I'm standing on the stage. I'm not standing like this. I'm standing like this. I have my arms bent. Sometimes I will gesture. It's now a natural thing for me. It was never natural before. If you do not naturally gesture, you need to naturally gesture before you keynote. Because if you're talking and you're gesturing, it's very natural to sometimes just throw a touch. The touch, when you touch a woman, it should be something that she doesn't even notice. It should be something very smooth. It's something that builds a connection. When you're with your friends, you are not aware when they touch you. You don't say, oh, he touched my arm, he touched my arm. You just feel close to them because of it. So the way to make it as natural as possible is get used to gesturing. And to do that, when you're in set, start like this. Have your arms bent, like this. Bend your arms at the elbows. Start to throw out gestures. When you get comfortable with that, you will naturally start to keynote. But I also have some very advanced keynote techniques that I do. So the first one I will call boob keynote. Obviously, you know what boob is, even in German, you manage to get that English word. It's not the technical word for the area of the woman's body, but you know what I mean. So, boob keynote, I mean, think about it. Thank you. Let's come over here a bit. So think about it. You've met a girl, you've been talking for 1 minute, can you touch her boobs and not get a slap? Is it possible? So I'm having my drink, I'm in the bar, I'm talking, and I just brush sometimes with the drink. I'm talking, the back of my hand is brushing, blah, 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 and there's this and that, and over here, blah, blah, blah. And I just subtly, very softly, just brush past. What you will notice is the woman, her nipple will become hard because she will be aroused by it. And she can't slap you. I mean, who's heard of LMR in the bedroom? Yeah, everyone. LMR is when you try and do something in the bedroom and you get the hand pulling you away. So you go and touch the woman's boob, you know, she puts the hand away. The way to overcome that in the bedroom is that you're touching the shoulder and you just quickly slip past, just for 1 second, and you do that a few times. She doesn't have time to take the hand away. And it's almost like an accident. It's like, oh, sorry, you know, sorry. And this boob keynote is the same. You're moving around. If you come like this and you know, do something, it's not going to work. But you're moving around, it's nice and natural, and it's a very soft touch. She won't notice, she won't think that you're doing it on purpose, but it will still have the effect of arousing her and making her more attracted to you. So it's an advanced technique you can try. There's another way of touching the boobs, which is when, you know, you might lead the girl, you say, let's go get a drink. And you take the hand and you're walking, and you can actually touch the boobs with your arm, the back of your arm. So you're in a crowded bar, you're walking through, and your arm just rubs. That is also very effective. And 2 simple ways to touch it. You can all imagine yourself being able to do that. It should work quite easily. The next advanced keynote, can you read it? This one, I don't think anyone else does. I always play around with girls. I've got lots of female friends, and I come up with this keynote stuff when I'm just messing around with them. So this one is where, don't worry. This one is where we're walking, and I'm coming first. I'm like, come on, let's go. But instead of taking the hand, I miss, like that. Sorry, you know. So I'm like... Because, you know, the hand is here and it's not much distance. I'm like, oh, come on, let's go. And it's an accident. I'm sorry about that. So it's another one. It's very funny. And even if they see, maybe you can laugh about it. You know, a lot of the time I'm able to do something that is, it would be sleazy if I'm going like this, but it's actually funny because of the way I do it. I'm kind of joking, and I call it sleazy funny. So this is my new technique. It's called sleazy funny. Some other stuff I do, it's difficult to demonstrate because I need to go with jeans. But if the girl has belt loops on her jeans, I always use the belt loop, you know, where the belt goes in, and I can pull her by that, and I do things. And if I'm in the club, one of my dance game tricks is that I will come up to the girl, and I will take her by the belt loops, and I will make her dance. But it will be a really stupid dance, and then I will laugh at her for her stupid dance. I'll be doing like that, and she's... I'm like, what's your dance? It's so rubbish. What are you doing? Why can't you dance properly? Look at this girl. She can't dance. And obviously, it's very funny. She will like it. It's a good dance floor trick. So remember, you take the belt loops, and you'll see you can control someone very easily by the belt loop. It's fun. You should try it out. You can try it out with each other if you like to get some practice. Try with your friends. There's one other thing I do in the club. It's something that I've only been able to do for maybe 9 months. And that is to be able to kiss a girl very quickly without talking to her, without getting her name. So within 5 seconds, straight from the approach, to be able to kiss the girl. It means you're not opening, you're not doing any of that stuff. You're just walking up and you're kissing her. And this comes from another of my theories, which is forcing an IOI, an indicator of interest. And what I do is I put a lot of pressure on the girl, I project sexual tension and a sexual vibe, and I can tell whether she likes it or not and whether she reacts to it. So think of most guys in the club, what they will do. They will walk by, see the pretty girl, and they will walk like this. They will go past, they're going past her, but they're checking her out. So she might keep the eye contact, she might not. So you're not really sure if she's interested in you or not. What I do, I will be 5 meters away. I see the girl I want. Maybe I should do it this way. I see the girl I want, and I make a direct path towards her. Hey, how's it going? And I will get right in her face, very close. Think about it. If she is not attracted to me, if she doesn't want to kiss me, what will she do? She will look away. She'll break the eye contact. She will be uncomfortable. I'm not going past her. She knows if I'm doing this, she can look at me because I'm going past her. When I've got a very direct path, and I'm looking straight at her, she knows that I'm coming for her, and I'm projecting a sexual vibe by the way I look at her. And maybe I touch here first, and just slowly and smoothly. You're not grabbing her. It's just very smooth. So she would have a chance to react against it if she's not interested. But that is a way of kissing a girl without even talking to her. And remember, the key to it is that your approach path is very direct. You're getting in her face. Your eye contact is very solid and very sexual. Do you all know the difference between sexual eye contact and normal eye contact? I mean, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. A lot of guys think you have to be talking about something sexual in order to be sexual. But we can be talking about films, and I can do it in a way where it's not sexual, where my face is very, very plain. But I could also do it in a way where I'm looking at her, and she can tell that I want to kiss her. She can tell that I'm attracted to her. So you walk directly to her. You're going to invade her space. You're not walking past. Your path is towards her. You have solid sexual eye contact, and you're walking slowly. Most of the time, I can do that and it will work. And if it doesn't work, what will happen is I will be walking towards her and she will look away, and then I just carry on. So there's nothing lost. So it means I can come in the club,